What's your you get what you pay for moment? I'm a wedding photographer, and 6 months before this one wedding, I get a call from a bride, Sarah. She wants the full premium package, engagement shoot, full day wedding coverage, fast edits, the works. I quote her my standard $4,500. She laughs. That's way too expensive. My friend's cousin does weddings. Can you match his price of $800? I explain what goes into pro photography. Backup gear, editing, lighting, experience. She rolls her eyes. It's just taking pictures. How hard can it be? Then she hangs up. 2 weeks later, she calls again. So, my photographer canceled. Can you still do my wedding? I've got $2,200. Final offer. I tell her I have a basic coverage option in that price range. No editing, no backup gear, photos delivered on a USB as is. She agrees. Perfect. I can just edit them myself on my phone. Wedding day comes. The venue, a community center with harsh fluorescent lighting and beige walls. No backup plan despite ominous clouds overhead. I show up with one camera, one lens, basic flash, exactly what she paid for. First thing she says, I need shots of every single guest and at least 500 photos. Also, can you stay 2 hours later? My friend's photographer always does that. Not included in your package, I remind her. But it's my wedding day, she whines. Then the skies open. Torrential rain, guests scrambling under umbrellas. Sarah's screaming at her maid of honor while waving at me. You need to make this lighting look romantic. That would require professional lighting equipment, I say. Not included. Ceremony's a mess. Groom's mic cuts out, kids cry, someone's phone won't stop ringing. Sarah keeps shooting me angry looks like it's my fault. Later at the reception, she corners me. These photos better be amazing. I'm posting them tonight. You'll get the USB in 2 weeks per contract, I say. 2 weeks? Can't you just edit a few right now? Editing isn't included in your package. She turns red. What kind of photographer doesn't edit photos? The kind you can afford for $200. After the reception, I hand her the USB, 200 unedited raw files, no filters, harsh lighting, bad angles, blurry shots. Exactly what happens when you skip pro support in bad conditions. 3 days later, she calls me, screaming, These are horrible. They're dark, blurry, ruined my wedding. They're exactly what was captured. I reply, Would you like to purchase editing services? $75 an hour? You should have told me they'd look this bad. I did. You said you'd edit them on your phone. She hangs up, then bombs me with 1-star reviews on Google, Facebook, everywhere. Worst photographer ever. Scam. Photos are unusable. But I'm a professional. I document everything. I respond to each review with screenshots of our emails. Her requesting the basic package, declining edits, agreeing to unedited delivery. Other brides start commenting, Girl, you get what you pay for. She was honest. You were cheap. 3 months later, Sarah calls again. Her voice is quiet this time. I'm sorry about the reviews, but those are the only photos I have from my wedding. Can you please edit them? I'll pay whatever it costs. I pull her file. 200 photos at $75 hour equals $2,400. That's more than the premium package, she whispers. Correct. But now, there's also a difficult client surcharge. 50% extra for the reviews and harassment. Wait, what? My rate for your photos is now $3,600. Long pause. Can you just edit the ceremony photos? Sure. 50 photos, $900 minimum. She pays instantly. When I deliver the edited shots, she cries. They look like what she would have gotten in the premium package. Why didn't you just do this the first time? She asks. Because you hired a $2,200 photographer, not a $4,500 one. In total, she paid $4,800. More than my premium rate for less service and fewer photos. The 1-star reviews stayed up. A warning to others. Sometimes you really do get exactly what you pay for.